Every Monday, I pull real Canadian market prices on the sealed products that matter most for investors right now. What's moving, what's holding, what I would actually buy. This is Maple Market Monday, and today is episode 1. Let's go! Welcome to Pokewood. If you saw my last video, you know I'm in the middle of liquidating over $32,000 of Pokemon inventory before I move back to Canada at the end of July. And while I do that, I'm building this channel into something genuinely useful, specifically for Canadian collectors and investors who want real information. So Maple Market Monday is the core of that. Every week, same day, I update a price tracker on the sealed products I'm following, and we go through it together. No guessing, no vague vibes, just real numbers. Let me show you how it works. Okay, quick one from PokeBeach before we start. The World's 2026 promo cards got officially revealed this weekend. It's nothing spectacular, but I think it's just cool to see every time we get some new cards, some new promos and stuff. So here's the Pikachu with the World Championship stamp. You have the one with the winner stamp. You have the Rayquaza from Ascended Heroes with the PXP stamp. And finally we have the Paradise Resort trainer promo. Okay, so this is the Pokewood Maple Market Tracker. 23 products, 6 sets. Every price is pulled manually from eBay sold listings. I take the median of the last 5 sales, US and Canada only, converted to Canadian dollars. So real sales, no app averages, no platform prices. Starting next week, you'll see the week over week change for every single product. Since this is episode 1, today we set the baseline. So these numbers are what everything gets compared to from here. 6 sets, let's walk through them. Evolving Skies, the anchor of this tracker. So if you follow sealed investing at all, you know why. Umbreon VMAX is still one of the most sought after cards in the modern era, and it drags this entire setup with it. So the booster box this week, $31.50. So this is exactly what I'm looking at when I pull that number. So real completed sales, US and Canada only. So the most recent first. You can see the prices clustering right in that range. This is how every single number on the tracker is built. No shortcuts, no estimates. The 2 ETB variants are sitting at $685 and just under $700 for the other one, both holding solid. Next up, we have Prismatic Evolution, still one of the hottest sets in the market right now. Booster bundle display, $22.60. The PCTB at $680. So look at these sales. So obviously this is in USD. I convert them after that, but pretty consistent, pretty healthy. So nothing suggesting a cool down. So again, if these are in pounds from the UK, I don't use those sales, as you know, it's a different market. And I'm watching this one very closely every week. I don't own one, and I think I'd like to own at least one. The Super Premium Collection is at $400. The regular ETB is at $270. And the booster bundle is at $115. So strong lineup top to bottom. Destined Rivals. The booster box is just over $800. You can see like a wider spread in these sales compared to Evolving Skies. You know, there's always whispers of restocks, reprints, even if we didn't really get any. And it's funny, I had to filter out the UK because they had, I think they got like a reprint or restock, and There's some wild prices, like really cheaper than in the US and Canada. The PCETB for Destined Rivals is just under 700. The ETB is at 270, and the booster bundle is just over 100. So that's your cheapest entry point into Destined Rivals right now. Unless, you know, you can go for like a sleeve booster if you really have a small budget. But if you can, definitely booster bundle would be the best budget option for now. If you want exposure to this set without a big commitment. Next up, we have Ascended Heroes. So this is even newer than Destined Rivals. The booster bundle display is at 2342. The PCETB is at 600. Even here we have a Canadian sale today for 600 Canadian, and it's pretty consistent. The normal ETB is at 215. The booster bundle at about 120. So very early for Ascended Heroes, but obviously it's, you know, one of the best sets out there. 151 recently went up a lot. The booster bundle display 2660. The PCETB 1750. Wow, that's crazy for an ETB. And this is why, look at these sold listings. The demand on 151 has not let up. This set has a staying power that most people completely underestimated when it launched. The nostalgia factor is real and it's showing up in the numbers. The Ultra Premium Collection at 1315. The ETB, the normal one, is at almost 800, which is honestly wild for a standard ETB. Booster bundle at 250. So 151 is quietly, I think, one of the best performing sets in the modern era from a pure investment standpoint. And last but not least, Crown Zenith. So 2 products only. The ETB is at 450 and the booster bundle is at 260. So it's an older set. Supply is quietly thinning. The Galarian Gallery, it keeps the collectors coming back. It's not exciting like week to week, but I think I like the long-term picture. And that is the full baseline. 23 products, 6 sets. Come back every Monday and we build the full picture from here. Question of the day. Out of these 6 sets, which one are you most bullish on for the second half of 2026 and why? So drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And one last thing for Canadian buyers before I go. Every price on this tracker is already in Canadian dollars. I convert from USD at the current exchange rate, which is sitting around 136 right now. So if you're buying from US sellers on eBay, remember to factor in the shipping and even like taxes, duties, customs, whatever, on top of the conversion, because what looks like a good deal can shrink fast once everything lands at your door. And that is Maple Market Monday number 1. Baseline is set. Next week, we get our first real week-over-week data, and things start to get genuinely interesting. Subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Wood out. See you tomorrow.